Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV in beautiful Grand Rapids, Michigan. And today I'm here to tell you about the 2017 Arctic Fox 990. It's a beautiful big truck camper. Let's go ahead and start up front here. I want to talk a little bit about the construction. So one of the things I really enjoy about Arctic Fox is the fact that this is one-piece fiberglass from the front nose here all the way down and into the bulkhead. That means there's less seam, so less chance for any kind of water intrusion. As we all know, water is the #1 enemy of RVs. So anytime we can keep water out, that is a huge deal, and I like the idea of having one piece here. Also, this does have your laminated sidewalls on there, and not only do they use aluminum structure in here, but they have wood block anchors. And to me, again, that just makes sense. When you're putting those screws in there, the aluminum only has a couple threads to bite into. By having those wood blocks, those screws are going to be in there nice and solid. So if we take a look underneath, you'll see the pass-through window here, so you can easily transfer some smaller items from your pickup into the truck camper and vice versa. Talking about construction though, let's take a quick look at the jacks on here. They use over 20 bolts connecting these heavy duty jacks, and that's huge when it comes to strength of the unit. You'll also see that they have this right underneath here to help support from the bottom. Again, just making it a little more secure. Each one of these jacks are 2,500 pound capacity, so it can easily lift the truck camper up and down here. Another thing I like about the Rico Titan jacks, take a look at this. They have a little swiper on there to ensure that the shaft stays nice and clean. And I'm sure you've seen that you have over 32 people on the roof of the Arctic Fox. So again, you know that these are built to last. If you take a look at the slide out here, you know I get this a lot too, and people are concerned about leaks. The slide out has an excellent seal system. And if I can peel this back here, you will see this actually has a swiper seal here as well as another bulb seal right in there. You have bulb seals all around here as well as on the side here. I mean, these things are built to last. You're not going to have any leak problems in that slide, whether it is open or shut. There's also a track in there, so any water that does get in that behind that swiper seal will drain right out the bottom. If you take a look underneath here, you will notice the diamond plating to ensure the unit stays nice and strong. And look at this, black piping. I like to use black pipe too. You know, again, you know that if it does accidentally hit something, it's not going to instantly bend, whereas some of the competition is using other materials. Right back here, you can open this guy up. You'll see it does have a magnet on there. Nice little extra storage space. Take a look at how thick that door is. Again, showing you the quality of components they're putting in here. You know that the Arctic Fox is a 4-season capable unit, and they definitely have the nice solid doors on there. Come around to the back side, there's a whole bunch of great stuff back here, starting on the Fox landing. So this is a really nice system. It gives you that little deck space. Of course, you have the steps to easily climb up. And then this guy slides out. It takes a little bit of wiggling. You just pull these pins out. You can slide him out. And you will notice right here, they have a pull-out joey tray. So this guy, let me unlock it here for you. There she is. Pulls out just like that. There we go. Take a look at that. So nice big tray. If you have some larger items like, you know, maybe a fishing pole you can break down, something like that, this really gives you a lot of extra storage. Now granted, this just came in from the manufacturer, so it's a little dirty, needs to be cleaned up. But that is an excellent extra storage system. And again, great utilization of space. It's just tucked right behind this step here. And then when you're done, you just line it back up like so. And again, takes a little bit of jerry-rigging, just wiggle that guy right back on. If you want to do some grilling outside, you'll see right over here is your propane quick connect. So again, this is kind of home base. You can set your grill out here, plug in there, feed off your propane from the coach rather than just bringing the separate little bottles. Now, because this is home base, you want an awning, no problem. You have a nice big power awning there. Just touch a button to roll that out. Of course, same thing to have it go right back in, and that will provide you shade here. Underneath that, LED light as well as dual outside speakers in case you want to listen to some music. Now you have the ladder here to climb up on the roof, so if you want to have a party up there with your 31 friends, you can certainly do that. You can see the cargo rack up top on the roof there too. But again, you know, in all reality, if you're getting up there, you want to be able to get up there for some maintenance, be able to check things out, make sure everything's in good shape, and the ladder makes it easy to do so. Right behind the ladder is your generator compartment. It is easy to access. You just pull the 2 pins out right here on your ladder, fold your ladder up, and then you can get in there if you have to. But that is your 2500 watt Cummins LP generator, which of course will make sure you can run everything in the coach when you don't have shore power. As this is a truck camper, of course you're probably going to take it where you can't plug in, so a generator is almost a must. You'll see right here the easy open handle. This is great too, so that way you don't have to climb all the way up here to open the door. Makes it a lot easier. Just like that, you just fold that guy open. You'll see, even pretty simple. In all reality, it's just clipped to the handle right here, but it works. You know, it doesn't have to be fancy, it has to be functional, and they definitely did a good job there. Right over here, electrical outlet. You want to be able to plug things in, that's the place to do her there. Then we come around to the other side. You can open this up. It says a couple things. One, you will see if you have to manually do anything with your jacks, that is where you do it right there. Of course, you have the remote control in here. Also, your termination valves. They are tucked away. Again, this is a 4-season unit, so they are tucked away right there in that compartment. They are not exposed. Your dual propane tanks right over here, 2 30-pounders, as you would expect on a larger truck camper. You have to have the propane to be able to have the heat while you're out camping, and this will allow you to do it. 30 amp detachable power cord. Here is your satellite hookup, or if you have part cable, you can hook that up too, but you know, again, more commonly be used for satellite. Right over here, dual battery compartment. So you have this guy. You can see it's tight, but there is plenty of space here. You do have enough space on the tray for a second battery. I don't know if the camera is able to pick it up or not, but again, it is possible. And as I mentioned, same thing with the propane, because you're going to be out and about. Outside shower right there, hot and cold access, I may add. Now, if we take a look underneath, you will see right over here you have your black tank flush, right there rather. So they're, sorry, they're right next to each other, but you want to make sure you don't get those confused. But yeah, they're black tank flush, so that way you can quickly and easily wash out your black tank rather than dragging a hose through the whole truck camper, putting it down the toilet. Just hook it up right there. The black tank has sprayers built in for you, and that will wash it out. Welcome to the inside of the 2017 Arctic Fox 990. This particular model is in the Solitaire Azul interior. Let's start off on the slide. This is one of my favorite parts about this layout because it's a nice big slide. It has both the dinette and the refrigerator and freezer in there, really opening up your main living space. It is a dream style dinette, so it is very easy to drop down into a bed. You just have this lever right here, turn that over, and you can push the dinette right down. Also, underneath both sides of the seats here, you have a couple different types of storage. The one, you have the nice big pull-out drawer. The other side, you have the drop-down door. Also, you will see the step right here, and the step has storage in there as well. It's a nice hidden storage, and it's quite long. So again, if you don't want to put your fishing poles in the pull-out box outside, you can put them right in there. If you have rifles, if you're going hunting, something like that, that really makes a good spot to put them. As you move over a little bit further here, you get into the refrigerator and freezer. It has the stainless steel panels on there. Norcold, a great manufacturer built right here in the US. You can see this unit does run off both propane and electric, also has automatic switch over there. Really, again, just a wonderful unit to have in the 990, and I love the fact it is in that slide. If you take a look at the back wall here, you will see that there is a cover on the door right here, a shade rather, as well as right down below. So it helps keep a lot of that light out, some of the heat from back there too. And there's a window back here, so it really lets in a lot of natural light. If you take a look at the ceiling, this is an ozite ceiling on here. Great material, has excellent sound deadening properties, so when it's raining it's not nearly as loud, easy to clean up too. And you will notice how it is a cathedral style ceiling. They have a barreled roof this year, which makes a huge difference in the head height, really opens the space up here in the Arctic Fox. Right across the way is the bathroom. Right down below the door, take a look at that. You know, really just utilizing all the space, giving you a nice drawer right there. I love the door on here. It's a nice and secure slider door, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. Very easy to get into the bathroom here. And you also have a built-in step. But take a look. I'll step inside. Again, look how much extra headroom I have. I'm about 6 foot. Even without the skylight, I'm still not hitting the ceiling. That skylight adds some extra height in there. It's nice. You don't get that very often in a truck camper. Usually they're really cramped and tight, but that cathedral ceiling has made a big difference. So I step out of the way here. Of course, this is a full wet bath. You can see your shower pan on the floor. Right here is your foot flush lever toilet paper holder over to the side. You have a nice little towel ring right over here. And then behind me, you have the sink with your hand wand here, of course a light up top, mirrored medicine cabinet with storage behind that, and then you have your vent on the ceiling there to make sure all the moisture can quickly escape. As we step back out of the bathroom and make our way over into the kitchen, you see you have good storage right over here. This is a nice pull-out pantry. There is a lock on here. It's actually located right here. You just push this down. That allows your pantry to slide out. But that way, while it is in there, make sure it's locked in place. That way things aren't flying open during travel. You have great countertop space here in the 990, especially with this countertop extension. You can see this is currently installed. It just has the legs here. Nice and easy to take out as well. It stores right up top next to the bed, but I'll show you that in a little bit. But again, just gives you excellent prep space, especially because you have a cooktop cover and sink top cover here as well. Stainless steel cooktop cover that does fold up and out of the way to reveal your 3-burner Atwood cooktop there. And then you have an oven underneath if you want to do some baking. Right next to that, you will see the 2 full extension ball bearing drawers there. So you have plenty of space for all of your silverware. And underneath, you have access right down there to the water heater, as well as a small little storage area, which can be a great place for some of your cleaning supplies. If you take a look over here, you see you have a step to make it nice and easy to climb up in there into the bed, and also an electrical outlet. So, you know, if you're using this extension and you want to plug something in, you have a blender or something here, toaster, whatever, even if you're not using it, you can set it right here. Just gives you a nice, easy access point to plug in right there. Double bowl sink, as I mentioned with the sink top cover, take that off. You can see the little bit larger bowl on the left there than the right. And you have the pull-out faucet, which really makes it easy to wash and rinse dishes. And this is residential appliances here. This is a great faucet, something, again, you would see in a house. You do have a light right up top. This one actually has 2 different light modes based upon how bright you want it to be. You see your multimedia center right over here. This guy is all touch, which is really nice. But you know, that of course your radio controls your speakers, all that stuff there. You'll notice right here, this is your thermostat, quite easy to control. And then underneath that is your main panel. So this will have all your monitoring system on there, your water pump, your water heater as well. And you will notice this unit has both, can run off both gas and electric for the water heater. You can turn both on at the same time for high recovery. And then of course your Awning generator control is there as well. Another cool thing about this coach, of course you have your fan or your hood right here with the fan and light, but right above that, take a look at this. You have these nice LED lights that are on a dimmer switch. So it really just adds some good versatility. That way, you know, if it's in the middle of the night or in the morning, you don't want to make it super bright, you can go ahead and control those right there. You see your microwave over to the side, and then up top, you have some good extra pantry space. You have the double one here, and then another one right over here, which is great. Another hatch cover in there as well. Right before we go to the cab over, I do want to show you this as well. Again, you have the step right here. They do a great job of giving you storage underneath the steps, nice hidden storage. You can see the tray right there, and then right next to it is where the water pump is located, so it is easy to get to. Queen bed up here, and you see you have excellent storage on both sides. Let's start right over here. I'll open this up. You can see that drops down. That gives you access to that trough foot locker combo right there. You can kind of see over here, I have this foot locker open. You can see how big that storage area is, and it does go underneath the front wardrobes. Then right over here, I'll open this up for you. You can see a nice adjustable shelf. So easy to adjust whatever height you want. You do have a TV right here. That is a 12-volt TV, so that will run off your battery. That is on a swing arm. So, you know, if you want to sit in the dinette and watch that, it is easy to accomplish that. You can just swing it right out. And then if you take a look up in the front, you can see your mirrored wardrobe there on both sides, hanging rod going across. You also have a shelf up on top here on both sides as well. Some ambient lighting back there too. If you take a look at the headboard, you see that is cut out. So if you need to put cell phones or anything up there, it makes for a great shelf, as you have electrical outlets on both sides and dual charging ports, reading lights up top, and then a big fantastic fan there as well. So if you don't want to run the AC, you can open up some windows, turn on that fantastic fan, and it really does a great job of bringing the breeze through here. Last thing I want to point out is this guy right behind me. If you take a look here, you'll see again you have hanging space right there. And I did go ahead and take the liberty to put away that extension just to show you where that countertop extension would be placed. But all right, folks, that pretty much wraps it up. Again, this is a 2017 Arctic Fox 990. This one is in the Solitaire Azul color. If you're interested in this truck camper and you'd like price and availability, I recommend you give us a call here at American RV, or you can always take a look at our website, which is AmericanRV.com. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.